Good morning. Welcome to more geometry. Um, Pages 967 to 970, I believe. Yes, that is true. Okay. Calm down. Just calm down. I know it looks weird, but it's not. Because we're going to measure the volume of the Arc de Triomphe. Because it's French, so you have to go a little triomphe. Volume. How do you measure volume? Volume is just like how much fits inside something. The volume of this coffee cup is the most important question we have right now. How much coffee is it? How much can you fit inside? And anything like that, you measure the base. This is a circle. And times the height. And that's how much you can fit inside. Let's see. Yeah, it works. There's volume inside. A volume of a book is the base, that is a rectangular prism, times the height, how tall it is. So you're multiplying three things. The length, the width, times the height. Three things. Or the base, which is the length and width, times the height. That's all it is. It's just multiplying those three things together. This section here looks really confusing because look at this one here. It's got that space in the middle. How the heck do you, what the? All it is, let's build a little Arc de Triomphe right here, shall we? Here is the base. Here is the top. Here is that's it. So all you have to do for this, figure out how much the volume of this is, figure out how much the volume of this is, and add them all together. All it is you're taking different things and sticking them together. So to figure this out, all you have to do is take them apart, figure out the volume for each, and add it all up. So in this one, example number 1, the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, France, as opposed to Paris, Texas, is roughly in the shape of the composite figure shown. Find the volume of the Arc de Triomphe. And so it's got, and see, all you do is separate it. Like you can see that line there and go, oh, okay, I'm just going to make that the top cube, and it sits in these two bottom cubes. And so they've separated the figure into 3 rectangular prisms. And then each one, you just multiply length, width, height. Multiply. 3 times, add them all up. That's all it is. It looks weird, but it's super easy. Let's look at number 1 on page 968, shall we? Find the volume of the composite figure. Composite just means you've stuck stuff together. A composite. Yeah. Figure. There are some definitions of terms for you. Alright. This one here. It is essentially 2 different figures, and they're just stuck together. And so you just have to figure out this one and this one. This little one is 9 by 2 by 5. Multiply 9 times 2 times 5. And which of those 3 would you multiply first? I would multiply 2 times 5, because 2 times 5 is 10, and multiplying anything by 10 is really easy. And the bottom, what do you got? Oh, they're tricky here. In the bottom, you've got 11 height, and the base is 126. So they've already done the length and the width, and they've got 126. So in the bottom, you just have to multiply 126 by 11, and then you add those 2 numbers together, and that is it. So you just have to keep them separate. You just have to here's this box's multiplication, here's the answer. Here's this box's multiplication, here's the answer. Add them together, that's the total. The composite volume, if you will. Let's look at number 2 on page 969. All right. Okay, here's a little bit of confusion. Okay, there are 2 things. It's 1, but it's 2 stuck on top of each other. The bottom one is what? 8 by 6 and 5 tall. So that's easy. 8 times 6 times 5. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 times 8 is 240. That's it for the bottom. But what about the top? The top is 5 tall, because there's the arrow, 3 wide. But wait, how long is it like this? It doesn't say. It doesn't say up here. You have to look to the bottom. That's 6. That length is the same as that length, because this is sitting on top. And so the top is going to be 3 times 5 times 6. Got that? Let's look at the next one. I think this might happen a few more times. It was like a little table. The next one. If I could read backwards, this would make it so. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, we got 3 sections. We got the table, and then we got the 2 legs. Should we call it that? It is 12 centimeters long. This is 2 centimeters high. How deep is it? Oh, it's 4 centimeters. This line here, it's 4 centimeters. So these bottom ones are easy because that's 3 by 4 by 2. 3 by 4 by 2. 3 times 4 is 12. Times 2 is 24. That's one of them is 24. Add the next one is also 24. And then the top is 12 by 2 by what? What's this? This line here is the same as this one here. 4. 12 times 2 times 4. Both of 2 is 24. Times 4 is 96. Add those up. Sorry, I lost track. It is... it's easy. It's a little bit of a pain, just because it's more, add in more, multiply. You have to separate each section, multiply it by that volume, multiply that one, and add it all together. So there's a lot more numbers in this part. Which one we okay? Let's look at 4. 4, get used to looking backwards again. Okay, the bottom one, it's 2 different things stuck together. 9 times 5 times 4. In this section, I would multiply the 5 times the 4 first, because that makes a nice round number to multiply by that 90. And then the top one is what? 4 this way, 5 tall. How wide is it? This line here is the same as this one here. So the top is 4 by 5 by 5. This is a weird one. Oh, this one, okay. It is a weird one, but it luckily gives you all the numbers. This one is what? 11. 11 tall, 6, 4. So this one is 6 times 4 times 11. And then it's got this thing sticking out the side. Oh, no, it's got a... Jeez-o, Pizzo, it's got a decimal. They're cruel. They are just piling on the cruelty. Don't blame me. 7 times 3 times 1.5. Thanks a lot. Math. So multiply these 3 numbers together, and then add that answer to these 3 numbers multiplied together. What's the next one? Oh, that's a funny little one. All right, the bottom one. The base is 384. That is big. Height is 5. 5 times 384 will give you the volume for the bottom one. The top one is what? 4 by 9 by 11. Multiply those 3 numbers together. Add that answer to that answer. I'm not going to be like usually when I give you the answers in the next one, I just like, I'll do it in my head. I'm not going to be doing it in my head. I'm going to be writing these down. I may be using my calculator this one. And I think, again, it's kind of okay if you guys use your calculator in this section as well. It's just lots of tedious multiplication. And the truth is that you're going to use calculators when you are an adult, and that's okay. We've invented them. It's okay to use them. You just have to know what you're doing. Yeah, it's funny. Whatever. I'm not going to go off. I will not. I promise I will not get distracted. Last one. This one, last one, this page. 7. We got what? The base is 21. And the height is 2. This top one is what? 2 by 3. What's this line here? Oh, we don't know. We need 3 numbers to multiply. 2 times 3. This one? Same as down here. 3. 3. So this top one is 2 times 3 times 3. Nice small numbers, finally. That one you don't need a calculator. 2 times 3 times 3 is 18. Next page. Mrs. Stafford ordered the set of blocks shown at the right for her classroom. Good job, Mrs. Stafford. You are a caring teacher. Find the total volume of all the blocks. Oh, thanks a lot, Mrs. Stafford. Now we have to find the volume. Jeez, oh, piezo. Oh, they're already done for you. Look at that. The volume is listed. V, volume, equals 8 IN3. I haven't explained this yet. What's that 3? It means cubic. It means it's a measure in volume. Inches, 8 cubic inches. Oh, you just have to add up those numbers. That's easy. That's literally 8 plus 12 plus 8 plus 16 plus 16 plus 8. That's 15. No, it's not at all. I have no idea. But it's easy. Yeah. I don't know. Grumble. Would all of the blocks fit in the shipping box with a length of 4 inches wide, length of 4 inches, width of 4 inches, and height of 4 inches? Ooh, baby. That is an interesting question that you cannot answer at all. Why? Because they do not give you the right explanation. It's 4 inches. This box, this mythical box that we've never seen, is 4 inches tall. The volume of these, we have the volume, but we don't have the measurements. This one is the volume of 8. Let's say that it's 8 inches tall and 1 inch base and 1 inch length and width. It doesn't look like it, but I don't know because I'm just looking at a picture in a book. It doesn't fit. They do not give you enough information to answer that question. Therefore, that question does not need to be answered by you. Take that, math book. Take that, Mrs. Stafford. Oh, Mrs. Stafford. Number 9. The figure represents a piece of foam packaging. How does the volume of the foam compare to the volume of a rectangular prism with dimensions 3 feet by 7 feet and 3 feet? All right, thanks a lot. What they're asking you to do, how does it compare? Which one's bigger? Which one's smaller? Are they the same? Blah, blah, blah. All right, 3 times 7 times 3. You know how to figure out the volume of that. Just multiply those 3 numbers again. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 times 3 is 63. Is this? How about this one? This one is, the bottom one is 3 times 7 times 1. The top one is, oh, top one's barely nothing. 1. Oh, they have an extra one there you don't need. 1 wide, 2 tall. How long? 7. 2 times 7 is 14 times 1 is 14. 14 plus 21 is, yeah. Which one's bigger, 63 or that number? Exactly. Which one doesn't belong? None of them belong. No, sorry. Circle the figure that is not a composite figure. Redraw the figure so that it is a composite figure. Composite means you've stuck stuff together. Which one of these has not had anything stuck together? As far as we know. Again, it's a drawing. I hear you saying, we don't have to do this, teacher, because they didn't provide the right information. And I will give them a break. Which one of them is not a composite? Redraw it so that it is, you are free to do whatever you want because it's drawing. Number 11. How can I find the volume of a composite figure? Give an example to support your answer. I love it when there's call-in shows like this and they call in and say, "Hi, how can I find the volume of a composite figure?" Well, you break that composite figure down into parts that you can figure out the volume, and then you add them together. Don't worry, don't sweat this one either. That's it. All right, I'm going to get out my calculator to get the answers for this section, because this is a lot. It's a lot of multiplication and adding it together. Lots of numbers. All right, bye.